In this video, I will guide you through the Clock Tune tool, which can be used to overclock and undervolt your GPUs. This clock tune can be found on your Minerstat dashboard. Please note that overclocking is an advanced feature, so you should be careful when applying different values than what is recommended by the manufacturer. First, navigate to your Minerstat dashboard and then click on Clock Tune. To add a new profile, click on the button Add a New Profile. You will need to name your overclocking profile. I suggest you enter a name that will help you remember what overclocking settings that you will save here, or the type of GPU that you have. Under each clock tune profile, you can set up 4 different profiles depending on the GPU manufacturer, NVIDIA or AMD, and the software you're using, MSOS or Windows. To include the section to the update, click on the light gray square and a plus sign will appear. Then enter the values of the settings that you want to change. Each section has different settings available and requires different formats of overclocking values. For example, core and memory clocks can be entered either as offsets from the stock values, plus and minus megahertz, or as the desired values megahertz. The fan speed can be set as automatic or static. If you don't want to set the value, leave the field empty or write skip. You can either enter one value, which will apply to all GPUs in the rig, or enter different values divided by space, which will get applied to each GPU in a rig separately, following the bus ID order. It will show you which bus ID number corresponds to which value, if you leave a space between the separate values. If you have more GPUs than entered values, all of the GPUs after the last ID will get the last value applied. With automatic fans, you can enter the minimum and maximum fan speeds and the target temperature. The system will try to keep the fans between the limits while maintaining the target temperature. To get the proper values, head over to Hashrate.no and click on the GPU calculator link on the left-hand pane. Find your GPU listed and then type in the coin that you want to mine. Once you have the proper values set, head back to Minerstat and Clock Tune and click on Save Changes. Then navigate to your workers config to apply the clock tune profile to one or more workers. I suggest that you always start with the stock values, which you are able to see from the workers profile page after you first run your rig with Minerstat software. Happy mining!